A small haul from Walmart and TJ Maxx. Stay tuned. Hi and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I have two small hauls, one from Walmart and one from TJ Maxx. Now I did these back in the beginning of January. I had to go to the dentist in Beaufort and they have a TJ Maxx there, so I stopped, picked up a few things, and then stopped at Walmart. So I thought I better get these videos up and show you because we're already in February. I only got 3 tops at TJ Maxx, so it's not a big try on, and this is one of the tops. But first let me show you what I picked up from Walmart. I picked up another e.l.f. Holy Hydration. Now this is not the first one I've ever used. I've gotten it before and I absolutely love it. It's $12 for 1.7 ounces. It has great ingredients in it, in my opinion. It has hyaluronic acid, peptides, niacinamide, vitamin B5, and squalane. And it is so moisturizing. It's not heavy. You can see I've used a good bit of it. I just love it. I'm over half finished with it. It's very, very creamy. It's not heavy or greasy. It feels so good on the skin. And I would recommend this moisturizer for anyone. Then I got this little tiny kabuki brush by e.l.f. I like these for putting my blush on, and I only have one little kabuki brush like this, and I've used it for a couple years, so I thought I'd pick up another one. I can't remember what I paid, but e.l.f. brushes are not expensive. I picked up a pair of these Dashing Diva Gloss Nail Gel Strips. Now, you see in my videos, I don't polish my nails or do any of that because I'm so rough with my hands and I mess it up within an hour or less. But I've heard about these gel strips. Never tried them. And this is the shade I got. It's sort of a fleshy color, maybe a pale pink. I have no idea if I'll be able to use them or even get them on. If you love the nail gel strips, check out the channel Jackie Naturals. Beautiful girl here on YouTube, and she sells the Color Street gel strips, and she does an outstanding job. So I thought I'd try these one day. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I'll try. And while I was in Walmart, I got this belt. I wore this in a video when I did a try-on not too long ago. I wanted a Western belt, and I looked on Amazon. They were too expensive. This was $9, and I thought that buckle looked Western enough. It was good enough for me, and I liked the color, so that worked. And then, of course, I picked up another one of these little, I call them cami bras, the kind you just pull over your head and have the skinny straps. I just buy these constantly. I love them. I love different colors. They're comfortable. You just pull them on over your head. You got the nice skinny strap, and they're only, I think, $6.99, maybe $5.99. Now, you all that watch me regularly know that my favorite mascara is just the Maybelline Colossal. It's in the yellow tube. It's been around for years. I get it at TJ Maxx or Marshall's for $2.99 or $3.99. Well, I heard Miss Vicky talk about this Maybelline Colossal Curl and Bounce mascara. I haven't opened it yet. I have others that I need to open, but I love trying different mascaras from the drugstore. I love drugstore mascaras. Well, I love drugstore everything. So I'm curious to see if this will do anything for my stick straight lashes. I don't know how it's supposed to curl them, or maybe it holds a curl, I don't know. But when I try it, I'll let you know, and I'll let you know if it made a difference for me. And I thank Vicki for telling me about it. This girl knows everything about all makeup products, from high-end, luxury, down to drugstore. And I'm learning a lot from her channel. You should check her out. I'll list it below. And the last thing I got from Walmart was this cotton kind of sweatshirt. I love the color of it. Isn't it pretty? It's oversized. It's drop sleeve. It has the cuffs on them. The bottom has like a band, a loose band, and it has a slit on each side. Let me do it like this so you can see. See how wide it is? And it's loose. I don't like those sweatshirts that have a tight band at the bottom. I like the ones that just hang loose. This is so soft. It's 60% cotton and 40% polyester. You could just roll it in a ball. It doesn't wrinkle. It's not heavy. I can't stand heavy sweatshirts. The inside is like this. You can almost see my hand through it, but you can see how soft that is. Well, now I'll show you the few things that I got from TJ Maxx. I got this pack of mesh bar soap savers. It's made by Spa Bella. Now, I don't use bar soap, but my grandson Tristan, he got some bar soap for Christmas, so that's why I picked them up. And so one is missing. I gave one to him. But I thought it was a great idea if you use bar soap. You just stick your bar soap in here and then pull this tight, and then you just scrub away. And it keeps the soap from getting all gunky and everything. And you can use the soap down to the last little sliver. So if you like to use bar soap, this is a great way to use it. I got this Honest Beauty Balm. It was $4.99. And you know how I love my Vaseline body stick and any kind of balm or petrolatum, Vaseline, anything. And this is convenient because it's in this little container. So you can throw this in your purse, and it's definitely got a balm texture. I don't know if you can see that, but you know, I use this kind of stuff as a highlighter. I'll put some on to see if you can see it. I love the look of it. And then I'll put some on my nose, above my lip, and sometimes just right here. Can you see the glow at all? And if I want to freshen up, if I've gone somewhere, I want some more balm. So this can go in my purse. I got this First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Barrier Air Cream. I mean, you guys know how I am with my creams and body lotions and all that. And of course, this is for the face. And boy, is it nice. It's like a whipped product. Let me stick my finger in here and see if you can see that. See, it's kind of bouncy. It's real whippy, kind of like a whipped cream. And oh my goodness, it feels wonderful on the face. It's been great to use during this cold month of January. As you can see, gosh, I only have maybe a quarter of it left. I've been slathering it on my face at night, along with the e.l.f. Holy Hydration. And then in the morning when I go walk, I put some on my face because it's been cold in the morning. I can't have too much cream on my face. I like to stay very moisturized. And then I got 3 tops. nothing exciting. This is one of them, which I'll stand up and show you in a minute. And then two other ones, and they're both black. This black one, I like it because it has like a little cutout right here. And it's a very nice material, long sleeve, just plain black. I don't wear black a lot, but I have a lot of black, and I tend to buy black. And I don't know why I don't wear it. It's made from 70% modal, M-O-D-A-L, and 30% cotton. And it's got a rib texture to it. I really like that. It's thin, it's not heavy. It's made by a company called Green Envelope, Los Angeles. I don't know who that is. And it was marked down. The original price was $16.99. It was marked down to $12. So that was a good price. And it's great to have just a basic black long sleeve shirt that you can put on with any pair of pants. This black one is made by Tahari. It was also $16.99, marked down to $12. It's made out of 95% polyester and 5% spandex. The reason I liked this one is the gathers in it. Let me see if you can see this. It's gathered down the middle in the front, and it's gathered down the back. And then look at the sleeves. They're gathered all the way down. I really like that. So I thought it had a little style to it. And then the top I have on is a two-piece top. It's made by Hippie Rose. Never heard of them. It's just a cotton. It was $16.99, marked down to $10. It's a two-piece. It has like a little kind of haltery short top underneath with like spaghetti straps. And then this little over piece that buttons up the front. So I'll go ahead and stand up and show you this top, try on the two black tops, and then we'll be done. So I just put it on with a pair of gray, kind of like jogging pants. They're cuffed at the bottom, and just a pair of black shoes that I have. But this is a nice length. It's short, but it's not too short. It's below my belly button, below the waistband, so it's perfect. And it buttons all the way down the front. I'll show you the little top underneath. This top underneath is more like a tank top. It's got the real skinny little spaghetti straps. It's got like a little ruffle right here in the front, and I'll show you how short it is. I have it tucked in these pants, but if I pull it out, it just comes to the top of the waist. So it doesn't show any skin. And even if you raise your arms, it doesn't come up. So it would be fine. And here's how it is in the back. It's really cute. This will be great for summer when it's really hot out. You could have this on with a pair of shorts, of course. And then you've got this little kind of overcoat that you could put on over it if you're going out to dinner or something. And you could leave this hang open or button it. I really like this top too. I like this little peekaboo cutout here. It just does something. It adds something to the top. You know, if you have a plain black long sleeve t-shirt on, a little boring for me. But this just adds something, and I love the real fine ribbing on this. It tucks in nicely because it's thin, so it looks great tucked in. But you can also wear it out. It doesn't have a lot of bulk to it, so it would look just as cute like this. I'm liking these black tops better than I thought I would. I guess because they're just not plain long sleeve black tops. I like the detail, the gathering down the sleeves. the gathering down the middle, and the gathering down the back. It looks great tucked in, and I like the V-neck. I'll come closer so you can see this gathering, and then it's gathered on this side of the sleeve and this side. So that looks really nice. And then of course down the back. So this is a definite winner. Well, that wraps up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And now I'm going to leave you with an inside beauty tip. My inside beauty tip comes from Proverbs 27:6. Wounds from a friend can be trusted, but an enemy multiplies kisses. At first, I didn't quite understand what that meant. But the way I interpret it, what it means to me is, when a friend comes to you, a true friend, they are going to tell you the truth. They're going to tell it like it is in a loving, kind way to help you, to better you, to make you see things more clearly. Where an enemy is just going to tell you what you want to hear. They're going to go along with you and tell you, oh, you have every right to do this or do that. They're not going to direct you in the right way. They're kind of kissing up to you, like multiple kisses. That's the way I take that particular verse. When you have a true friend, you respect them and they respect you. So you are truly doing them a favor by telling them the truth about something rather than just telling them what they want to hear. And true friends should listen to each other. It's not criticism, not if it's done in love. That's the way I see that verse. If you see it differently, give your interpretation in the comments section. I thank you so much for being here today. I truly do appreciate it. And until we meet again, this is the old girl signing out. See ya.